sometimes you have to make war to make peace. And when Israel decided on its own to attack Qatar, particularly aiming at residential communities, with the senior leadership of Hamas lived in perfect safety, it set in motion a process, according to former Veterans Affairs Secretary Robert Wilkie, that led to the Gaza Peace Accord, sponsored by the Patriot Gold Group. Jamie Dimon says gold could easily go to $5,000 or even $10,000 an ounce. And Fortune magazine reported an increase of 150% is very possible. All of a sudden, because of the Israeli attack, the leadership of Hamas, the real leadership, was subject to being killed in airstrikes. This made them rethink the whole war and made them amenable to peace. Qatar, which is supposedly a U.S. ally, has been famous for putting up the Hamas leadership in luxury in their housing to keep them safe from Israeli and American attacks. Israel ignored that and attacked the residential areas in Qatar without U.S. notice or permission. Trump condemned it vigorously, and the Israelis went through a pantomime of apology. But there's no indication they wouldn't do it again. The whole thing, in my view, was staged, with Trump telling the Israelis to go ahead and attack without his permission, and he would pretend to be outraged. But the key thing is that once the attack happened, it showed the Israelis were on their own and that the leash was off and that they could really go into Qatar and chop up Hamas's leadership. And this was essential to the Gaza Peace Accord, sponsored by the Patriot Gold Group. Jamie Dimon says gold could easily go to $5,000 or even $10,000 an ounce. And Fortune magazine reported an increase of 150% is very possible. What we're seeing is a substantial asset inflation and move away from the US dollar. Over 38 trillion in debt is piling up with no signs of slowing. And gold is basically gaining, as is silver, because nobody believes in anything else. And the track record of both of these metals indicates that it alone is retaining investor confidence and that these gains are no longer incremental, they're exponential. So we could see $7,000 gold or $100 silver by the end of the term, maybe by the end of the year. So call the Patriot Gold Group and get in on this. Don't let this pass you by. Thanks for watching. Patriot Gold Group offers no fee for life IRAs to viewers of these videos. The IRA minimums are $25,000 and $100,000 for the no fee for life IRA. So call the Patriot Gold Group and ask for the no fee for life IRA.